Respected dear family members, my pranams to you. Many people used to say that we should not follow non-scientific guidances, non-scientific advices, non-scientific messages. They always say if something cannot be proved by science, it should not be followed in our day-to-day life. Say for example, according to them, yoga has got no scientific background. If 100 people followed the yoga, maybe 10 or 15 may be getting relieved out of their mental stress or physical problem. Pranic healing is non-scientific and superstitious, so it should not be followed. Thus say many so-called intellectuals, so-called atheists and so-called radicalists. But remember that many things, whatever is available in the world, whatever are available in the world, they cannot be explained by science. There are hundreds and thousands of parameters which cannot be explained by science. So, science is the one which may be logically explaining something, as long as that fellow can understand, that fellow can investigate about it. But many of the scientific parameters also go wrong. Many of the medical system has failed terribly, and many of the surgeries have failed. Many of the treatment system has failed, and the drugs have got terrible side effect, and some of the side effects or the deleterious effects of the drugs can create more danger than the disease itself. The science contributes plastic. Now plastic has become a problem in the whole world. Science created the freons which ruptured the ozone layer. So that freon is the contribution of science. Science is contributing terrible quantity of pesticides, and pesticides and insecticides have become the problem in the modern world, and the world is now moving to organic vegetables and organic food products. Why this movement has become a compulsion? Because the contribution of science through the plastics, contribution of science through pesticides, contribution of many ultra-modern fast foods, contribution through the preservatives of the food, the colors of the food, the flavoring agents of the food, and many of the side effect creating day-to-day amenities. They are all the contributions of the science. It does not mean that science should be banned. Science has given good result, good reward, and science has contributed many good things. So, if it is good, take it. If it is not good, reject it. This is the approach that we have to follow to the science. We cannot say that science can solve all human problems. We cannot also say that spirituality can solve all human problems. This is what is told in Yajurveda, 40th chapter, 9th line. Andham tama pravishanti e avidyam upasate tato bhuya ivate tamo yavu vidyayam ridaha. Those who are thinking that science can solve all the human problem, they are leading themselves into blinding darkness. Same thing will be happening to the people who are thinking that spirituality can solve all their problem. They are also leading themselves into blinding darkness. So what should be done? Vidyam cha avidyam cha yastat veda ubhayam saha avidyaya mrityam tirtva vidyaya mritamashnati. Use the scientific knowledge and also use the spiritual knowledge for better lifestyle using the science and better mental stability through the spirituality. So we have to integrate these two. Why I am specifically telling like this? Some people in the intellectual globe, or some people who are thinking that their atheistic approach is the correct pathway, some people who think themselves as progressives, some people who think that when they are communists, they may be externally atheist, externally progressives, externally radicalists, but they are all internally following the spiritual pathway. That is what is happening in India. In many other countries also, it is the reality. So, if pranic healing can heal the disease of 10 people, then that is an achievement. Follow that. whether scientifically it can be explained or not is secondary. Music therapy cannot be explained by science, as music is not science. But the therapeutical value can be explained by science. It is a medicineless treatment. When the medicine is given for a patient and he got cured out of that, the side effect and the deleterious effect created by the medicine can again harm the patient in the course of time. Whereas yoga, pranic healing or art of living or Sudarshana Kriya or pranayama or yogasana or any other yoga based, pranic healing based, spirituality based treatment, if the customer, if the consumer is not leading himself into blinding darkness through superstitions, they can accept, they can adopt all those informations and knowledge in their life for enriching their life. You can use any healing technique. The modern science might not have explained in the scientific language, the modern science might not have investigated about it, but the point is that if it is useful to you, take it. Whether it is science or non-science does not mean anything. So, anything, if 5 people could get relief out of pranic healing, and you can also try that. If 20 people got relief out of Surya Namaskara, you can also try that. If 10 people got relief through music therapy, mantra chanting, prayer, puja, you can also try that. But never lead yourself into a superstitious stage. And when you say that only doctors can cure, only modern medical system can cure my problem, then again you are under superstitious umbrella, because you blindly think that only modern doctors can cure your problem. That is also blind belief. Ayurveda can cure your problem and homeopathy can cure your problem. For the last more than 1 year, I am not at all using any blood pressure based treatment system. Prior to that, for 3 years I was an addict of this blood pressure based drug treatment system. For the last 1 year, absolutely no medicine in my life. I am healthily living in spite of many of the torrential negatives faced in my life. My BP has never increased. So if homeopathy can solve your blood pressure, follow that. If pranic healing could relieve my wife's problem, follow that. What is going to be wrong? That is scientific temper. Taking good from everywhere is the scientific temper. Declaring that only what I believe, declaring that only what I follow, declaring that only what I know, they are science. That type of declaration is wrong. There we are getting failed. So keep an open mind, adopt anything and everything, whether it is science or not science, if it is good for you and if it does not create a negative effect for your mind, if it does not create a negative effect for your body, if it does not create a negative effect for your family or the society, then directly follow that with the minimum merit or maximum merit. Anything which has got a merit, there will be a demerit also with that. One cannot say that when the good continuously increases and evil continuously decreases. When the good increases, evil will also increase. There will not be a day only when good remain and evil disappear. When the good increases, evil will also increase according to Swami Vivekananda, according to the nature. So, follow anything which you feel good for you, which you feel adoptable, which you feel worth giving you meritorious results. Never bother whether it is science or non-science. Thank you very much. My pranams to you.